It's your girl Taylor.
It's your boy Taz.
And we are giving you an update on our life and our journey. Many of you all know, if you haven't seen, that we announced that we are going to be parents in June. And we are making a video today to just talk about this whole journey and talk about our whole celibacy journey that we were doing and still are doing, despite our veer off in between. But yeah, we want to come in here and talk to you guys and just give you an update on our lives and our excitement about being parents as well, and this new journey that we're gonna be on in like 6 months. So yeah, here we go. So back in July, actually July 5th, I remember the day, we had talked about that we were starting our celibacy journey, and we were doing that. We were doing really good, actually. You know, every day was still a challenge with temptations and us like being together and just what it's like being celibate, after not being celibate for 7 years and then finally doing that. September, when we hit huge temptation like in the face, and I know from me, I wasn't in a place where I was really deep into being with God like I should, and I literally gave into the temptation on that day. And in the result, a big lesson came out of that. I literally, next day, I was like, oh man, wow, okay. And didn't even know that I was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant until a month later. So still, you know, we went back, we, you know, had our conversations with each other and talked to God and everything, and went back to doing celibacy. And I found I was pregnant in October. And so it was like, it was a shock, the fact that we were like gonna be parents, but also at the same time, like, I knew that there was gonna be a lesson that we were gonna learn out of that. Anytime coming out of the will, you know, there's always gonna be a lesson. But I had to see it as something that's way bigger than me. I knew that going on this journey was gonna be hard. We knew it was gonna be hard. And still temptation to, you know, this day, every day is still temptation. And I can honestly say it would have been a whole lot easier just to be like, well, okay, we're pregnant now, so let us just not worry about being celibate no more. Let's just go ahead and do what we're doing. And that's what the enemy was saying. It was real easy to just say that, but I was like, no, My whole reason for me wanting to do celibacy was about my personal relationship with God, and presenting that to him about wanting to be celibate, and then us collectively as a partnership, soon to be marriage, decided to do it together. So it was something much bigger than us, and giving in is not only me losing out on where I know God can place me and where he wants me to be, but that's just not where we wanted to be in our relationship. So still being celibate while I'm pregnant, and I never heard, you know, anybody doing it, but it doesn't even matter. You know, still doing it until we're legally married, which we'll be doing that at some point soon, next year, before we actually do our actual ceremony. But that's just a personal choice that we're making, but still wanting to honor what we came to God with. And we know that having this baby is not quote unquote the right way, but God has already written out our stories before we even knew our stories. And it was honestly just having a moment to go to God for forgiveness, and then forgiving ourselves as well. And after that, you just continue to keep living life through purpose and continuing to just walk with God in this way. And I can honestly say that he hasn't left us this entire time. you know, a lot of the times we think when we do certain things that God is so angry with us, when we are in a place where we've done things, he really wants us to come to him. And so I think that right there, him showing his mercy and grace on us individually and us together, just showed me truly so much more. Building a relationship stronger and stronger with God really can do for you and with you and through you. And I really think this baby is going to be a really big testimony through us, through my body, and this baby is a lot bigger than us. What do you have to say? I said a lot. I just be talking, but no, we really just want to say that.
As a future father now, any man that, you know, sees this or whatever, probably doing celibacy, of course, I mean, you think in your mind as a man, judgment, this and that, but I mean, I thought to myself, you know, this is kind of a mistake, but it's not a mistake. I mean, things happen, flesh, yeah, but I mean, thinking about it, talk to God about it, you know, prayed about it. This is, you know, not the thing I want to happen. And I mean, made a choice. This happened. Got a little baby on the way, but I will say, I mean, as a man, like any man out there, it's definitely helped me, you know, help me mature, grow up, and just, you know, have, I guess, a purpose. It just depends on like what way you view like your purpose, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I see everybody here and there like, oh, you're gonna be a great father, this and that. I'm like, nah, yeah, I appreciate y'all like for real, but I mean, this ain't really the path I wanted to go. But again, I don't look at it as a mistake. I mean, I look at it as a blessing. I mean, of course, we're gonna continue the course of celibacy. Of course, at the time things happen, but man, when I tell you like about the baby and what have you, I'm excited. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm excited. I don't know yet. Little boy, little girl. She team boy, I'm team girl. But I mean, at the same time, I wouldn't mind having having a son for sure. I mean, definitely help him, you know, understand right from wrong, you know, anything like that. So, but I don't know. I just, I don't know. I mean, just gonna continue this journey. I mean, yeah. I mean, how people say people make mistakes, but again, it's not a mistake. I just look at it as a blessing. But
just a roadblock that we had to hurdle over. But I honestly say that in times when you feel like, you know, you've messed up, like you've got this weight on your shoulder, you're carrying something so heavy, or just really feeling like you've just took a turn that was backwards, that's when God is really there for you the most. But you just have to go to him and talk to him and really just lean on him. And that's what we've had to do this entire time, because like not only are our lives changing, we're now about to be responsible for life, and it's really just gonna be something that we're really gonna have to learn from. But God will never give us anything that we can't handle. Did I think that I could handle being a mother at 24?
And the process going to medical school.
You know, trying to go to medical school and working full time, you know, doing all these things. But I know that one thing God is, he's a keeper and he's a provider, and he is going to be the person that we follow throughout this whole journey. Like I said, he wrote this chapter for us before we even knew. We just had to get there. And did we know how we were going to get there? No, we didn't. But God is still good, and he's going to get the glory out of all of this at the end of the day. We just really wanted to come here and just talk to you guys, let you know, update about us. And, you know, we know some people probably were thinking about, like, you know, how did they even get pregnant? They were celibate. So, you know, just wanted to come and just, you know, let you know how it happened. And be that form of communication or support for anybody that, you know, is trying to do something and you feel like I messed up and I can't go back to trying to do what I wanted to do. We're a testament that you can. You just have to want to and seek God through it. And at the end of the day, know that God loves you just the same. One thing that will never change is his love for you. So that is what we've held on to and I continue to hold on to. And we're excited to see what 2021 brings for us, for the Harris family. So yeah, that's our update on life. I think that's it. So we hope that you guys were able to tune into the video and just kind of hear what we're updating you guys about on our lives. And we'll be coming to you more with more videos. We just had to take a step back from social media to get ourselves together spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And so we'll be keeping you guys along the way, along our journey. And we thank you guys for all y'all support. And oh my gosh. And Cortez wants you guys to see that our baby is doing June. And I'm also doing June. So, you know, I was born in June, so this is definitely something. And we're gonna, you know, see what it's about. We're so excited. So yeah. We hope you guys have a great day, great night, whenever you're viewing this. And we love y'all. Peace.